Big up everybody who check in. Remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. Now, I don't see no way where the government can explain away this. Non-disclosure agreements with NEPA and certain companies where violate environmental laws. This can't go so. Now we know why certain big people start resign and certain people are being blamed what is now being exposed. May I hear what one and then we are continuing reasonation. Look and listen.
Was told why the case was being discontinued. This is some big secret that is being kept between Tradewinds Citrus and NEPA, a government entity. Now, anything can go like that. I want you to think about what we're saying, you know. Anything can really, who writes these scripts is what we have to ask ourselves. Anything at all can go like that? Have the people at NEPA lost their collective minds? I know the minister with responsibility for this agency wants the entire country to believe that he knew nothing of this. That's what they're telling us. They didn't know anything of this. And listen to this other kicker. So let me just finish reading the news story and then highlight that other shocking point. To the shock of many environmentalists, NEPA further disclosed that the terms of the arrangement were confidential. It's understood that the arrangement was not brought to the attention of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, nor the portfolio minister. Now, the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation and the portfolio minister, Matthew Samuda, wants us to believe that they did not know anything of the sort concerning this matter. That's what they want us to believe. I want you to understand that this NEPA issue is a big deal. It is a big deal, and we shouldn't lose sight of that. And I'm going to hopefully try to help to make the case to you as to why this is a big deal. The first report we have is a rap from Ruby and Williams. And it was labeled as a betrayal of the people. That's how the environmental advocates have described the decision by the National Environment and Planning Agency, NEPA.
Now, a years now, we are here about the real Cobra and some things will take place with the aluminum companies and the bauxite companies and the waste from the production of those minerals when they make them in a wherever they make them in. And we hear say some of the time, whether it be by accident, what them normally say, we are going to use for them terms, them normally say it accidentally happened. But some normally get way in the Rio Cobra River. And we all know how vital the Rio Cobra River is to the Jamaican island. For those who don't know, you know, the Rio Cobra actually supplies drinking water. Would you believe the same river will supply drinking water to the Jamaican population? One of the rivers, not the only one. But companies accidentally make waste going out. And all we hear is we hear something on it, on the news. We hear some people talk about it. And then nothing. Come to find out there are non-disclosure agreements being put in place by certain agencies. We're not talking about this specific situation or in that specific situation, but just overall. That is why we don't hear nothing about the environmental fallout when we hear about them things. I always say the people them forward out, the news, go listen to what them I say, and then the news don't go back. You have another news that take place the next day, and we don't hear nothing more about it. Now we hear about billions of dollars with citrus company. People are resigning over it. All this will take place before a general election. You have a show up on TV name House of Card. We don't know. But clearly, we hear say the private sector and the government did have some disagreements. We hear say certain big conglomerates and the government did have certain disagreements. Now we don't know if this might be a scenario where just because the government know being close to a general election, I call up all them people and say, oi, you see the thing them on get away with a couple months ago? It done. No more. It can't go so no more. And I guess that's why maybe some of these companies now are no longer putting their support into the administration. And that's why the administration is saying that them a campaign of a merit, hoping the people will see what them a do and agree to keep them in power. But some people are saying the government has known about these things for years now. Remember, it is not a scenario that this is the first term for the government. The people must say them already had a first term when they would have been more than likely made aware. We don't know of all that will take place and all that we need to deal with. Matter of fact, we have a talk about road clearly showing that other elected officials is either aeroplane them have and then not drive on the Jamaican roads. When them go and meet in Duke Street, fly with jetpack and go there. So them not get to see downtown road, them mash up Arbitrary Road, them mash up Spanish Town, you name it. 14 parishes are mash up road. 14 parishes are mash up road. And one MP alone we hear say something. It might close to his portfolio, but nobody else in the party no drive on road. A be hovercraft and aeroplane and jetpack them I use. So them can't say something as vital as roadways. I'm telling you how important the roads are. See, the infrastructure. You see, we have two major wharf. Well, one in a town. You have a next one in a Mobile. But majority of goods at the wharf, Newport, how they so. Yeah, the Causeway Bridge, you know what they call a bridge anymore, called Causeway Bridge gone down. But other side there, that's where most goods go. And then truck from there so all over the place. It's so important roads are. If a truck will carry the goods from the wharf to the people when need it for sell, purchase or whatever, they will not need good road. They are telling me say a new airport is more important than good road. Then all the Juta tours bus them all carry the people from the airport them go to the hotel. Them people like them a see the thing sideways. Them people like them a look on the thing sideways. And why is it that the average Jamaican clearly sees, remember, the average Jamaican if you go through it, them clearly see what is needed to improve the living standards of everybody. So how come the people them were elected, you go to school for political sciences? How them no know? How them can't see? Is it a scenario that these individuals have been wealthy for so long that the situations faced by the average Jamaican is not situations faced by them? We hear how long some of these elected officials have been in parliament, in representational politics from 1980. Some before and some little after. Them people are rich decades now. A long time them not realize their bread raise. Them don't know what top card and go through. A years now them now live like regular Jamaican people. If you understand, remember, it's a reason why we there say, and you can see it too. Majority of the government vehicles, whether it be for the security forces, you name it, all the ministry them, you realize it's always 4x4 vehicles, big Prado van with the big fat wheel. You know why? Think about it, in other places them have luxury vehicles. The government could have luxury Mercedes Benz, all them vehicles. But the roadway them not ready for them kind of car there. So you know what them do? Buy some big van instead of fix the road. This is the government we are dealing with. The government we are dealing with, instead of them fix the road, them decide to buy a big van. So that them can drive up and down in a big van. And not really realize what going on with the Jamaican roads. The people are tired. The government do what they do. But some people say the government should have been do them thing. And this generation is not like a generation of 10 years and 20 years ago. You can't come around in election time and tell the people and be a nice story. And the people them work with it. Them days are done. No, them days they're done. You can't come tell people sweet story and make a whole lot of promises. The people them now take no promise from what they have. No promissory notes. Money alone. The only promissory note them people are taking money. But otherwise, they look at this will be done and This is what we have done and this is what them never do, and I guess that now work again. And both administrations, if you look upon the people and don't insult them intelligence and talk to the people, let them know what's what. I want to plan to do about it. Because the transparency with the government they talk about, they sound very good and people they glad to hear it. But they must say they never see it. Imagine you have people who support the government where them still want to support the government, but they want them MP change and they don't know why them carry a different MP. Where's the transparency? But talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. But what I go on now? And the fact that these things are being revealed when it's near to a general election. Almost seeming as if the support is more for the opposition. But talk to me. Tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel and just pass through, click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know will be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you. Now until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are for you to live, for you to love, and for you to prosper until the reason again.